It ain't sinning if you winning. I want anarchy at show.
Okay, we did it. We just listened to Better Off Dead for the first time ever. Thoughts on the album? So, as far as like a whole entire mixtape to listen to like over and over again, I don't really like it to the point that I would keep it on repeat or anything like that. I really like these dudes. I really like Michi Darko. That dude is vicious. He's a savage. Every track he gets on, his presence is well noted. Juice and Eric the Architect, they're both freaking ridiculous. Juice, he be going hard on tracks. It is hard. Like I know I just said that Michi's presence is felt, but like Juice, he makes his presence known on a track. He like gets on there and he comes at a certain aggressiveness where it just like, it blows my mind. At times I could not tell the difference between Juice and Eric the Architect, but that's just because I'm stupid and I can't tell the difference between a high raspy voice and a low calm voice. All of them had dope ass punchlines. I love how they rap, like they just don't care. They don't give a fuck about anybody or what anybody thinks. That's dope. I love how even if they're just talking about drugs and shit, like it's super clever. Like the Lucy line, Meech had that line where he's like, Meech your maker, cause I'm Meech your maker. There's a lot of clever lines like that, and these dudes are all really fantastic spitters. And all these beats, I said it multiple times while listening to this tape, the beats are so classic sounding. They all sound really good and vintage, and they put you in a certain mood. And I think that Eric the Architect, who produced a lot of these tracks, I don't know if he produced them all, but the majority of them, he did a fantastic job. The dude is a talented producer and a talented rapper. Like, you're freaking double threat. Is there a triple thing? What else is there? So I'm calling this a really good mixtape. But as far as like my taste, it's not something that like completely stuck out to me. You can see that they have a very definitive style and it's their style, and if anybody else does that style and be like, okay, this sounds like the Flatbush Zombies, but it's just not like, it's something that isn't really punching through like any boundaries for me. Like, it's not doing a lot of new stuff. It's kind of just mixing different genres to make this kind of like middle ground type of sound, in my opinion. And there are some really fantastic tracks on here. Palm Trees, of course. My Team Supreme was by far my favorite track. Of course, I've heard it before, but that song is ridiculous. The beat, the way that the rhythm goes, and oh my gosh, bro, Michi Darko owned that track, fam. He killed that shit. Like, honestly, if Eric the Architect was on that track, if Juice was on the track, bruh, I can't even remember if Juice was on the track because Meech just owned that song. It's like Eric the Architect took a mortgage out on that beat, and then Juice took a second mortgage out on that beat, and then Meech came along and just repossessed that shit like, no, this is mine, you can't have it. The second track, I think it was called Nephilim? That one, that song was dope. I liked Palm Trees. I liked a handful of songs on here. I'll probably put them all in the description, the ones that I liked the most. There definitely wasn't a lot of tracks that I can say that I didn't like. I really can't think of a song that I didn't like on there, so that's a good thing. I just don't know how much I'm gonna be playing it in the future. But I said that about Indigoism, and I'm playing Indigoism, if you guys wanted to know. I've been playing Indigoism, especially Sixth Sense. I don't know, maybe it'll grow on me. Thank you for recommending it. As for this project, I liked it, did not love it. It was an okay project in my opinion. It was a good project as far as music. So for now, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate your presence, and I thank you for waiting a couple of days for me to get back on the grind. Thank you for watching, and have a good day. I don't know. Leave a comment down below for what albums or mixtapes or projects that you want me to listen to in the future. Subscribe to my main channel if you would like to see me on a normal basis where I'm not just like geeking out to music. And thank you for watching very much. Peace, love, hair grease.